Dear Starseed from Gaia, not every soul is walking the same trajectory, and when you ascend while your partner remains at a lower vibrational state, the universe is orchestrating a sacred separation by design. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and the Arcturian Love Council has guided me to deliver this transmission to your awakening heart. The energetic friction you're experiencing isn't your failure. It's the soul's divine blueprint unfolding exactly as intended. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to navigate this frequency incompatibility with grace and recognize it as part of your ascension path. But here's the first revelation. What feels like relationship breakdown is actually your soul calling you into vibrational alignment with your true divine nature. You didn't find this transmission by chance. Your ascending heart called this message in during this exact moment of energetic awakening. The Arcturian Love Council sees souls like yours experiencing this sacred friction daily, and they want you to know that this incompatibility was written into your soul contract before you incarnated on Gaia. When your consciousness expands and your partner cannot match your frequency, you're not losing love. You're being called to honor the soul's journey toward divine union. This friction is the universe's way of preparing you for relationships that can sacred your awakened state. Like this transmission to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready to honor my ascending path. Comment 11 on 1 if you're feeling this vibrational shift in your relationships right now. This isn't just a message. It's a moment of divine intervention for souls who are outgrowing their current energetic containers. Your heart knows why you're here. Most people think when relationships fall apart, something went wrong. A failure, a mistake, a tragic end to a beautiful beginning. The human heart, steeped in societal narratives of eternal bonds and happily ever afters, often interprets the dissolution of a connection as a personal shortcoming or an irreparable breakage. But for souls on the ascension path, for those awakening to the deeper truths of existence and the intricate tapestry of their spiritual journey, it's often the exact opposite. What appears to be a breakdown from the linear earthly perspective is, in fact, a breakthrough on the soul level, a meticulously executed step in a divine plan. Your soul, an ancient voyager carrying the wisdom of countless lifetimes, made intricate contracts before this lifetime even began. These were sacred agreements, cosmic pacts forged in the ethers, about profound growth, rapid awakening, and the precise moments when certain connections would complete their divinely ordained purpose. These contracts aren't arbitrary. They are the guiding principles of your incarnated experience, carefully designed to unfold your highest potential. What feels like an unbearable loss, a rending of the fabric of your life, is actually your soul contract unfolding exactly as designed, a masterful symphony of evolution orchestrated by your higher self. It is the universe in its boundless wisdom, gently guiding you back to your most authentic self, even if the path feels like a series of unexpected goodbyes. Here's what they don't often tell you, or perhaps what the collective consciousness has yet to fully grasp about spiritual acceleration. It is not merely a gentle climb up a spiritual staircase, but often a powerful, sometimes turbulent, purging process. It requires the brave, deliberate, and sometimes painful dissolution of anything and everything that keeps you vibrating at your old frequency, anchored to an outdated energetic signature. Think of it like a rocket shedding its spent stages to achieve escape velocity, or a serpent sloughing off its skin to reveal a vibrant new layer beneath. That relationship that used to feel like your anchor, so deeply right and profoundly resonant, might now feel like a heavy chain, an energetic drain, or a conversation stuck in an echo chamber of the past. That friendship, that once illuminated your path with shared laughter and understanding, now suddenly feels draining, stifling, or misaligned, leaving you feeling energetically depleted after every interaction. That career path that once brought a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose, providing structure and joy, now feels empty, devoid of meaning, like a costume you've long since outgrown. These aren't indicators of your failure to maintain, to sustain, or to make things work. No, these are not failures in the conventional sense. They are sacred completions. Your entire being, your energetic blueprint, your very frequency is recalibrating, shifting to a higher, more refined vibratory state. And what once matched your energy, what once resonated perfectly with the person you were, can no longer harmoniously coexist with the magnificent, expanded being you are actively becoming. It's an energetic law, as immutable as gravity. As your inner landscape transforms, so too must your outer reality, mirroring the profound shifts within. The harmony you once shared with certain people, that comforting resonance and effortless flow, isn't disappearing randomly, nor is it a sign of capriciousness from the universe. It's dissolving because your magnificent, all-knowing soul has already processed and understood something your rational, linear mind hasn't quite caught up to yet. You have profoundly outgrown the specific lessons these connections were exquisitely designed to teach you. Every individual we encounter, every soul woven into our narrative, enters our lives carrying a specific curriculum, an energetic blueprint of shared lessons and catalysts. When those lessons are absorbed, integrated, and mastered, whether they were about boundaries, self-worth, forgiveness, unconditional love, or the courage to speak your truth, the energetic contract often reaches its natural conclusion. This isn't a judgment of anyone, nor is it about asserting that you are better than anyone who remains in a different energetic space. It is a humble, yet powerful act of self-love and discernment. It's about honoring the sacred timing of your own unique, divinely guided evolution, and allowing others the grace to honor theirs. Just as a river flows continuously, changing course and carving new paths, so too does your soul's journey necessitate shifts in new directions, leaving behind the old banks that once contained it. The first key, the contract recognition. Nothing is random. Before you took your first breath in this physical realm, before your consciousness merged with this earthly vessel, your soul sat in the sacred council of existence, making profound agreements. These weren't casual promises, but deep, energetic covenants, woven into the very fabric of your pre-incarnation blueprint. Some relationships indeed were destined to last a lifetime, serving as unwavering pillars of support, mirrors of your deepest truth, or companions on the long and winding road of spiritual mastery. They are the constant stars in your celestial map, guiding you through darkness and light. Others, however, were meticulously designed and contracted to last just long enough to catalyze a specific aspect of your awakening, to ignite a particular flame within you, or to provide a crucial catalyst for your next quantum leap. They were the comet streaking across your sky, brilliant and impactful, leaving an indelible mark before continuing its own trajectory. The people who are gracefully or abruptly leaving your life right now are not abandoning you, nor are they merely disappearing by chance. They are, in fact, fulfilling their soul contracts with you, reaching the agreed-upon energetic completion point. Trying to desperately hold on to them, to force a continuation of a connection that has run its divine course, is akin to trying to stubbornly keep attending first grade when your soul is not only ready for, but urgently calls you to, the profound challenges and expanded horizons of college. It's like clinging to a textbook whose lessons you've already mastered, preventing you from opening the new, more advanced tomes that await. It is a resistance to your own highest good, a subtle battle against the flow of divine grace. When you truly internalize and recognize that every single connection in your life, from the fleeting encounter to the deepest bond, serves an undeniable divine purpose, even the ones that feel utterly heartbreaking and leave an aching void, you begin to transcend the limited human perspective of loss. You stop taking these departures personally, understanding they are not reflections of your worth or desirability, but rather precise movements on a cosmic chessboard. You begin to see them not as tragic endings, but as sacred completions, as profound graduations from a particular energetic school of experience. They become your soul's exquisitely gentle, yet firm way of making vital space, clearing the energetic stage for what is truly aligned with your new, higher frequency, for the next phase of your divine unfolding. The key turns, the lock of resistance clicks open. when you can look upon these parting souls, whether in person or in spirit, and genuinely say thank you for the lessons, for the love, for the shared journey, instead of desperately clinging to goodbye. This gratitude transforms the narrative from one of sorrow to one of profound appreciation and acceptance, allowing you to move forward unburdened and open. The second key, the frequency shift. Your vibration is your filter. As you courageously embark upon and deepen your ascension journey, experiencing the profound shifts of spiritual growth, your personal frequency, your unique energetic signature, is not static. It dynamically changes, evolves, and refines itself. This isn't a deliberate, conscious action you do in the traditional sense, like choosing an outfit or planning a day. Rather, it's an inherent and organic process, something that naturally happens to you as you diligently heal old wounds, shed ancestral baggage, integrate past traumas, expand your consciousness, grow into new understandings, and remember, with ever-increasing clarity, who you truly are at the core of your being, a magnificent, sovereign, divine spark. This newly calibrated, higher frequency doesn't just sit within you. It actively functions as a sophisticated, energetic filter, much like a finely tuned instrument that can only resonate with certain wavelengths. It naturally, effortlessly, and without conscious effort, begins to repel what no longer serves your highest good, what pulls you back into old patterns, or what vibrates at a discordant lower level. Simultaneously, with an exquisite magnetic precision, it begins to magnetize and draw into your orbit precisely what matches your newly evolved, expanded, and authentic state of being. It's a cosmic alignment, a symphony of attraction. It is entirely natural for people to experience a sense of panic, confusion, or even profound disorientation when they first realize, often with a startling clarity, that they are changing, growing, and accelerating spiritually much faster than their established relationships and external circumstances can adapt or keep pace. This creates a disquieting energetic gap, a palpable dissonance. But this isn't a problem that needs to be frantically solved, a malfunction in your spiritual journey. On the contrary, it is a sacred, unavoidable, and beautiful process to deeply honor. It is a sign that your inner work is yielding powerful results, that your soul is expanding its container. Your new, elevated frequency isn't arbitrary. It is purposefully calling in connections, experiences, and opportunities that are precisely designed to match your expanded consciousness, to support your new level of energetic integrity, and to co-create with you on a higher vibrational plane. The key turns, unlocking a new level of energetic sovereignty. When you consciously choose to stop trying to lower your own vibration, dimming your inner light, shrinking your authentic self, or compromising your truth, in a futile attempt to maintain old connections that are already energetically fraying. Instead, you courageously choose to trust, with every fiber of your being, that your authentic, radiant frequency will unerringly attract precisely what is truly meant for you, the aligned souls who can meet you at your current, magnificent vibration and accompany you further on your ascending path. This trust is not passive. It is an active act of faith in the universe's perfect timing and your soul's infallible guidance. The third key, the divergence gift. Separation creates acceleration. Have you experienced that profoundly disorienting moment when someone who once seemed to understand you implicitly, who effortlessly met you in every conversation, suddenly appears to be speaking a different language? When the easy, free-flowing conversations that felt like a natural dance of souls become awkward, strained, forced, and profoundly uncomfortable, laden with unspoken tensions, or simply a lack of shared resonance. This isn't a sign of relationship failure in the human sense, a breakdown in communication, or a lack of effort. No, my dear soul, this is a clear and undeniable marker of spiritual acceleration, a powerful energetic signpost indicating a critical juncture in both your individual journeys. Your soul paths, once intertwined or running parallel, are now actively diverging, like two distinct rivers choosing their own course towards the vast ocean, And this very divergence, this beautiful and necessary separation, is precisely what is creating the intense energetic momentum and the expansive space you both need for your unique, individual journeys to truly flourish and accelerate. It is the universe providing each of you the room to fully embody your next vibrational leap. Think of it vividly, not as a separation that diminishes, but as a potent acceleration. Envision two majestic rockets, having completed their initial shared launch sequence, now igniting their individual engines and launching in different, yet equally purposeful, directions. Each rocket has its own unique destination, its own trajectory, its own cosmic mission. The further apart they travel, the more distinct and clear their paths become, and crucially, the more energetic space each has to reach its intended grand destination without the drag or interference of a shared, now completed, trajectory. The discomfort, the pang of sadness, the confusion you feel during this divergence isn't a sign that something is inherently wrong with you or with the other person. Rather, it is the natural, unavoidable friction that occurs when two souls who were divinely meant to journey together for a specific season, to share a particular segment of their path, powerfully recognize on a soul level that it is now the sacred and appointed time to journey separately, each heading towards their next phase of growth. This friction, though sometimes painful, is also a catalyst, an energetic push propelling both individuals forward. The key turns, unlocking a new perspective, when you consciously choose to reframe this divergence not as abandonment or a painful loss, but as a magnificent gift of expansion, for yourself, for the other soul, and for the collective evolution. It is a profound act of honoring the individual sovereignty and divine timing of both your paths. The fourth key, the attachment release, love without chains. Within the realm of ascending consciousness, the understanding of love undergoes a profound metamorphosis. True soul love, in its purest and most elevated form, does not, and indeed cannot, require constant physical presence, unending interaction, or an incessant need for external validation. It is not limited by the boundaries of the physical plane, nor is it dependent on the tangible acts of relationship. Instead, it is an energetic truth, an ethereal connection that exists gloriously beyond form, transcending the illusions of proximity, and liberating itself entirely from the ego's ingrained need to possess, to control, or to define. It is the unyielding, expansive current of unconditional acceptance that flows eternally between kindred spirits. The people who are truly meant to stay in your life, those whose soul contracts include an enduring presence, will do so regardless of the profound changes, the deep transformations, and the inner recalibrations happening within you. Their connection is anchored in a deeper truth, resilient against the tides of external shifts. Conversely, those whose contracts are now complete, those meant to gracefully exit your immediate orbit, will do so not because they suddenly stop loving you, or because their feelings have vanished. On the contrary, their love for you, in its evolved and higher form, includes the profound wisdom and grace of honoring your sacred path. Even, and perhaps especially, when that path, by divine design, leads you away from them, or them away from you. This is the deepest form of respect, to allow another to be free to follow their soul's calling, without condition or constraint. The act of releasing attachment, often misunderstood as a cold detachment or an absence of care, is actually one of the most courageous and expansive expressions of spiritual love. It doesn't imply that you cease to care, that your heart closes, or that memories are erased. Rather, it signifies an evolved capacity to love fully, fiercely, and deeply, while simultaneously holding the connection lightly, with open hands, rather than a clenched fist. It is the art of blessing the journey of another without needing to dictate its direction or destination. You honor the sacred connection you shared, acknowledging its profound impact and the lessons it brought, without desperately trying to control its evolving form or extend its divinely appointed duration. It is the wisdom of the gardener who understands that some flowers bloom for a season, offering their beauty before gracefully fading, making space for new growth. This profound spiritual maturity allows you to expand your capacity for love beyond the confines of human expectation. The key turns, releasing the grip of ego. When you can, with genuine peace and expansive heart, wish someone well on their continuing journey, showering them with blessings and positive energy, even if that journey leads them further and further away from your shared physical path. This is the essence of true liberation, for both yourself and for them. The fifth key, the trust activation. Your soul knows the way. In the grand, intricate cosmic design, nothing is ever truly random, especially not the pivotal architects of your human experience. Your magnificent soul, imbued with infinite wisdom and foresight, did not haphazardly choose this lifetime, these specific family dynamics, these challenging experiences, or indeed, these deeply impactful relationships. Every single connection, every poignant separation, every cherished moment of harmony, and every jarring instance of discord was meticulously and carefully orchestrated, a masterpiece of divine choreography, all designed with one ultimate purpose: to support your highest growth, your deepest healing, and your most profound spiritual awakening. The whirlwind of confusion, the gnawing questions, the ache of not understanding why certain relationships are ending, why familiar anchors are lifting, why the ground beneath your feet feels shaky. That, my dear friend, is your human mind, with its limited linear perception and its insatiable need for logical explanation, trying desperately to grasp and comprehend what your expansive, all-knowing soul has already profoundly understood, accepted, and integrated on a much deeper, energetic level. Your mind is operating from a partial script, while your soul holds the entire cosmic play. Your soul, acting as your inner divine GPS, is in the midst of a powerful, energetic recalibration of absolutely everything in your life. It is like a master conductor fine-tuning every instrument in an orchestra, ensuring that each note, each relationship, each experience is perfectly matched to your ascending frequency, aligning it with the grand symphony of your evolution. It is streamlining your energetic environment, pruning away what no longer serves the vibrant garden of your being. To fully embrace this unparalleled period of transformation, you are called to trust this sacred, unfolding process with an unwavering faith, even, and perhaps especially, when it doesn't make a lick of logical sense to your rational mind. When the path ahead seems obscured, when the reasons for departures are unclear, when the emotional landscape feels turbulent, that is precisely when your deepest trust is most powerfully activated. The key turns, releasing the need for constant intellectual understanding, when you courageously choose to stop trying to intellectually figure everything out, to force square pegs into round holes of logic. Instead, you surrender into the profound knowing that your soul's ancient, infallible intelligence, its connection to the universal mind, far, far exceeds the limited comprehension and analytical capabilities of your human mind. This surrender is not a weakness. It is an immense strength, an act of faith that unlocks divine guidance and peace. Here's what's truly, profoundly happening in the grand tapestry of your spiritual journey. You are not losing people in the tragic sense of permanent absence or ultimate failure. Instead, you are being divinely realigned, repositioned on a higher vibrational path. Imagine your life as a magnificent ship and the universe as a benevolent navigator. As you ascend, your ship needs to lighten its load, adjust its sails, and chart a new course. Every relationship that gracefully, or sometimes abruptly, falls away is not a void appearing, but an intentional, sacred clearing. It is making necessary, energetic space, a pristine canvas, for new connections, for the arrival of souls who can genuinely meet you where you are going, who can match your current, accelerated vibration, and co-create with you at this elevated level of consciousness, not just where you have been. You are not failing at maintaining relationships. This narrative of failure is an illusion born of a limited perspective. On the contrary, you are profoundly succeeding at one of the most courageous and essential tasks of your incarnation. honoring your soul's magnificent, unstoppable evolution, even when it demands letting go of what once felt familiar and safe. This is a testament to your immense spiritual strength. The people leaving your life right now, those departing souls, are not rejecting you in a personal, hurtful way. They are simply completing their specific contracts with you, fulfilling their prearranged role in your divine curriculum, much like actors stepping off a stage after their scene is perfectly played. The relationships that are dissolving, unraveling before your eyes, are not mistakes you made, not errors in judgment or a lack of effort on your part. They are, from a higher vantage point, spiritual graduations, marking the successful integration of lessons, the mastery of specific growth cycles, and the harmony that once flowed effortlessly. That comforting energetic resonance that defined your connections isn't vanishing into thin air or disappearing forever. Instead, it is transforming, transcending its previous, denser form, evolving into something far more expansive and enduring. It is becoming a spiritual bond, an energetic memory, a subtle yet powerful thread that can exist without the constant demand for physical presence, without the need for daily interaction, and without the confines of earthly form. It is the understanding that true love, a soul's connection, cannot be broken. It merely shifts its expression. Your true soul family, those deep connections that are woven into the very fabric of your eternal being, is not going anywhere. These are the unwavering anchors, the cosmic companions whose contracts span beyond a single lifetime. They are ascending alongside you, perhaps not always in the same immediate physical proximity or within the same daily interactions, but certainly on the same energetic trajectory, supporting your journey even from a distance, feeling your shifts, and sending you energetic currents of love and encouragement. They are celebrating your growth, honoring your courageous evolution, even when it necessitates profound changes in the way your paths currently intersect. Some of these beloved souls, whose contracts are merely pausing, will undoubtedly return to your immediate sphere when you have both completed this specific, intense phase of spiritual acceleration and integration, when your energetic paths align once more for a new chapter of co-creation. Others, having gifted you everything they came to give, having delivered their prearranged lessons and love, will continue their own individual, magnificent journeys. And that too is profoundly perfect. Each departure, each continuation, is a testament to divine order. Tonight, as the day draws to a close and you prepare to cross the threshold into the restorative embrace of sleep, take a moment, a sacred, reverent pause. Place your hand gently upon your heart, feeling its steady rhythm, its boundless capacity for love and acceptance. And there, in that quiet sanctuary within, feel the profound, undeniable truth that lives vibrantly there. You are exactly, precisely, and perfectly where you need to be in this grand moment of your unfolding. You are connected to exactly who you need to be connected to, and released from exactly who needed to depart, all orchestrated for your highest good, for the optimal trajectory of your soul's evolution. The dissolution you're currently experiencing, the sensation of things falling away, isn't an act of destruction or demolition. It is, in its purest essence, an intricate, divine reconstruction. Your soul, acting as the ultimate architect and master builder, is meticulously constructing something new, something far grander, more aligned, and more resonant with your expanded essence. And like any magnificent structure, it first needed to carefully and powerfully clear the old foundation, making space for the pristine, sacred ground upon which your next, radiant phase of existence will be built. This clearing is not an end, but a magnificent beginning. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real from your heart journey. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or love. This isn't content, it's collective healing. Love multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your life is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, Subscribe. Stay in the flow of divine love guidance. You're not just watching, you're healing. This is your sacred space, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.